Hi, I'm Bill DiGiulio. If you followed my videos up to this point, you'll notice that we covered 7 major scales. I explained the construction of them, spelled them, and we also covered the chords that are derived from those scales. Now in this video, I'd like to continue that process and cover the rest of the major scales and their associated chords. Now let me explain how our system works as far as sharps and flats and scales and all that. There's 15 actual keys that we use in music notation, major keys, based on major scales. We have from 0 flats and sharps, the key of C, up to 1 through 7 sharps, or 1 through 7 flats, giving us a total of 15. Now you may notice, well, there's only 12 different keys on the piano. How do we end up with 15 keys? Well, based on the way we notate the sharps and flats, there is some duplication, or what we call enharmonic keys. For example, we're going to talk about the D flat major scale, but we're also going to talk about the C sharp major scale. Now they are covered by the exact same keys on the piano, and they sound exactly alike, but they're spelled differently. So that's one of the dealings we have to kind of negotiate when we're dealing with the major scales and their spellings. But like I said, I will go through them all, and I would eventually suggest that you learn them. If you have any plans on really continuing in music, it's a good idea to know these major scales and eventually their chords as well. The first scale we'll do in this video is E major, which is 4 sharps. And those sharps are F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp. I'll spell the scale. E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E. And the chords associated with that: E, F sharp minor, G sharp minor, A major, B, C sharp minor, D sharp diminished, E. Now, the key of A flat has 4 flats. Those flats are, in order, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat. Those are the order you would see them if you see a key signature written on music notation. Now, when we play the scale, they don't occur in that order. But the order I just named them in, that's the order we use when we notate them on the staff. Okay, so A flat major scale. A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E, F, G, A flat. Chords in the key: A flat, B flat minor, C minor, D flat, E flat, F minor, G diminished, A flat. Okay, now let's continue. Notice when I started going through these scales, I'm doing them in order of increasing sharps and increasing flats. Obviously, the ones with less sharps or flats are a little easier to learn and to deal with. But I would, like I said, if you can stick through all these videos, even the more challenging ones will get comfortable as you practice them. Okay, now let's go on to 5 sharps, which is the key of B. And those sharps are, in order, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp. Here's the scale: B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B. Chords in the key: B, C sharp minor, D sharp minor, E, F sharp minor, or F sharp, excuse me, G sharp minor, A sharp diminished, B. Now let's go on to 5 flats. That's the key of D flat. Those flats are in order. In the key signature, it would be B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat. Okay, scale, D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C, D flat. Major triads in this key: D flat, E flat minor, F minor, G flat, A flat, B flat minor, C diminished, D flat. Okay, now we get on to even more challenging keys. Let's do 6 sharps. That's the key of F sharp. Here are the sharps: F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp, E sharp. Okay, scale, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp. That's a tricky one. Okay, chords in the key: F sharp, G sharp minor, A sharp minor, B, C sharp, D sharp minor, E sharp diminished, F sharp. And now we get to 6 flats. That's the key of G flat. This again is a tricky one. The flats in order in the key signature are B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, C flat. Okay, let's play the scale and name them. Now this is an enharmonic to the F sharp major scale. Okay, it uses the same exact keys, different spelling. Okay, G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, E flat, F, G flat. Tricky one. Here's the chords within the key: G flat, A flat minor, B flat minor, C flat, D flat, E flat minor, F diminished, G flat. Okay, one more set to go. Now, 7 sharps, the key of C sharp. Now in this key, all the notes are sharp. Okay, so the sharps in order in the key signature are F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp, E sharp, B sharp. Okay, Dale spelling. This one is relatively easier because everything is sharp. Spelling: C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B sharp, C sharp. Chords in the key: C sharp, D sharp minor, E sharp minor, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp minor, B sharp diminished, C sharp. And then finally, 7 flats, which is the key of C flat. Notice this is the same enharmonically as the key of B, but it's spelled C flat. And as in the previous key, all the notes in the scale are flat. So this is C flat. Scale, C flat, D flat, E flat, F flat, G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat. Chords in the key, C flat, D flat minor, E flat minor, F flat, G flat, A flat minor, B flat diminished, C flat. Now that's a lot of scales, a lot of chords, but as I said, you can gradually work through them at your own pace. Now these last few will probably be a little more challenging. It'll take you a little longer to learn them, and especially to visualize them on the keyboard. But I would thoroughly recommend you practice them as I laid out. Say the major scale names of the notes out loud as you play them to lock them in, so you not only learn the names of the spellings, but you also get a visual picture of what they look like on the keyboard. That will actually help because you're reinforcing that knowledge with more than one sense. You understand the scale, but you also can visually see it. And if you practice it enough, you actually get motor muscle memory in there too. But I wouldn't worry about that yet. Then, after you learn the scales thoroughly, then I would start going through the chords in the key. And like I said, this sounds like a lot, but it will give you the ability to understand things in different keys when you come across them. Again, this was a long road, but thanks for sticking with me. And in one more video in this series, I will talk a little bit more about the chords and how we can use them in practical context. This has been very theoretical, but the last video I'll kind of give you some practical tips on how we can start using these. Again, thanks for watching. Have a great day. And if you have any questions, of course, leave them in the comments section, and I'll do my best to answer them. Take care.